is always scary. To think of dying is scary. But a death is part of life. It's part of us. It's with us. However, generally, any human being is afraid of death.
We are in Malawi building a water filtration system to provide the town of Malawi with clean water. Primarily we're giving the water to the Malawi School for the Blind and the health center that's down the hill.
Our disadvantage, since 1972 when this school was officially opened, our blind learners have been drained water from the river, untreated water.
Also, the health center is getting this really dirty water. So diseases that are waterborne, say cholera, they drink the water and get the disease. They go to the health center to get better, but some of their symptoms cause them to be dehydrated, so they're drinking more of the bad water, which is just making them more sick.
It's almost every year we have an cholera outbreak. And we will have a camp here, camping people who have been affected with, by cholera. So, because of the poor quality of water, cholera or waterborne diseases are always affecting us.
What we're trying to do is very basic and at the same time should be effective enough to provide clean water to drink for a school for the blind and a hospital nearby.
This water filter is very basic. It gets 99% of all the pathogens and the virus bacteria that needs to be removed. But basically it's just a tank with sand, and the sand is a particular diameter which is small enough to filter out most of the dirty water, and the pathogens get eaten by a bacterial layer that develops on top of the sand. It's called the shmushteka layer. It's very fun. It's basically just sand in a tank that when it goes through, it's clean.
We have a relatively short time span for getting this project done, so we really need to figure out what will work and figure out how to make it work quickly.
Like, there are some things we need to get before we start off with other things, and the later we get, for example, the sand and the pipes, the later we are with actually building the filter.
Everything is just a lot harder to come by here, so that is going to be a difficulty, but luckily the labor force is helping us out, so hopefully we'll finish.
Want to just do like a little bump.
So today is Tuesday, so we have Tuesday and it's 3:15. So we have rest of today until dark, so it gets dark about 6. We have Wednesday and Thursday, and Friday we're leaving, and we don't want a chance coming out here, so we only have 2.25 more working days to finish everything, which is very time crunched. All of last week was going around and finding what we needed, and we were prepping the hill and what we needed here, but that can only go so far.
Because without the sand we can't do the filter, or without the pipes we can't do the piping.
But it all came together today and it was really nice. We got the pipe in. We got a call about the pump. The pump's ready. We'll pick that up tomorrow morning along with the valves. The sand should be here any minute, so we can start rocking and rolling on the system, get everything put together and actually make it look like a water filtration system.
Oh, down. Yeah, up. No, not down.
Take a break. We need bigger people in the back because there's not much weight in the front.
Okay. Sorry, there's half a tree. Okay. We know.
Okay, down.
Yeah. Sorry.
Alright, thank you everybody.
The sand guys called and they're having troubles with their truck, so it doesn't look like the sand will be here today. We were supposed to have it here before we even got here. Then it was supposed to arrive Monday, and then it was supposed to arrive today, and now it's supposed to arrive tomorrow, so it just keeps getting pushed back. The success of the system and finishing on time all depends on the sand.
It's so weird how you hear things like they're conclusions and they're not conclusions. Today is Wednesday. So if the sand and the valve show up sometime before the end of the day, we might be able to make it by the end of tomorrow and then catch our normal flights. But we're considering a few of us staying an extra day just because I think we may need it. Not being able to get sand is a killer.
Hello? Hey.
We'd still have to wait till the end of the day for the sand to arrive. So when are you going to be here with the valves? All right, we'll see you then. Thanks, Will.
We went and we checked on the sand, and we're trying to figure out another way to get the sand here, hire another truck or whatnot, to try to get it here a little faster. But the truck is still broken down. Maybe it'll come by the end of the day. We'll see.
That's what we've been using.
We got sand! We finally got sand, filter material. Oh, it's fatty. So we just got the sand and we want to start doing whatever we can to prepare to fill it tomorrow. Tomorrow we have to clean it and fill the tank with it. So that's an all-day activity. So right now we're filling in the trenches so that we can walk easily up the hill. That's the only thing we can do right now, because all night the pump is going to have to fill the tank up at the top with water so we can clean the sand up at the top.
have to wash the second layer.
That's like really Oh my god!
We gotta clean the fine sand, and that goes in that tank. And the biggest sand is gonna go right into that tank without cleaning. 2 people here, everybody else is cleaning sand.
The system, it got all the way to here, so this is the first time we're going to fill the filter with water.
Don't let it in.
The gravel's in, the first 2 layers of sand are all the way in, and the big layer of sand is about a third done. So 5 of us have decided to stay 2 more days. Kelly and Hannah can't stay longer, but that's okay. We don't need all 7 of us to stay. I think if 5 of us stay 2 more days, finish all the sand, test the system, train the operators, I think we'll be in good shape.
After 2 weeks of being here, we're going back at the scheduled time.
It's really near completion right now, so just cleaning the rest of the fine sand and then putting it into the filter, and then testing the filter to see if everything's working and that none of our pipes are leaking. So confident that the project will get finished when we leave. Finish that tank. All the fine sand, so lots of work, but now it's to the right height. So that one is done. Now this one. Two knuckles.
Okay. Light.
That's it?
We're done. So we put both sand, all the sand, in both tanks.
Is it all finished? Sand, yeah. All right. Nice work. Good job. Good job. Hey. Good job. Good job.
So today, we got all the sand in, which is great. We made it just in time. The moon's out, everything. But both tanks are filled with water. All we want to do tomorrow is test everything. So my brain hurts. But this is gonna work out, and it'll hopefully be done by tomorrow. We'll be able to test everything.
All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, 0.
Right now we were doing the bucket tests to make sure that the flow is at the speed we want it to be. So 2.5 buckets per minute is going to be equally divided into both tanks, and it is the last day, and we're very positive that it's gonna everything's gonna work out. 3, 2, 1.
That's perfect.
Okay, well this is the storage tank for the health clinic, and that's one of the places, one of the tanks we're trying to fill with our water. And just came down here. Sam jumped up on top of the pedestal to look inside the tank, and we have water coming in from our treatment system. So that means that we've got plenty of head pressure to get all the way up, whatever it is, about 20 feet up in the air and fill that tank, which means we can fill the reverence tank or anything else that's that tall. So it looks good. All the tests are coming out good.
Zonadi mulungu kuti inu sindinu mulungu amene.
We are gathered here basically to receive the water supply purification system. The output from the tanks is estimated at between 12 to 20,000 liters a day. And now that we have received this scheme, the issue of shortage of water is now history.
With this clean water, with this potable water, the clinic will now serve well the general public. The church here will serve the general public. And the school there, down there, the school for the blind, they will be assisted very, very heavily. We have been assisted by those good friends from America. We need also to think of other people who might need our assistance somewhere, somehow, somewhere. By giving us this, by destroying this water purification system, you have given us life. And we cherish the life you have given us. We promise to take care of it, and we always remember it.
If a person stays in the house, he may think the way he's living is how other people are living outside him. But go outside and see what the other people are living. Sometimes you'll be shocked.